Hello, hello. What's going on? Today is Sunday, March the 6th, and I decided to send you a video versus actually writing out a post, slightly because my life has gotten very busy and I really rested a lot this weekend. And so I figured, hey, instead of just trying to write out a post, which is going to take a lot more time, I figured I would meet you here in your email and just share with you some things that have really helped me over the past few months via video, right? Videos are fun. I like watching videos. So today I want to share with you 6 tips to help you stay sane during an uncomfortable transition, right? And so I just want to share with you over the past 7 months, my life has been crazy. It's been great, but it's been crazy. Oh my gosh. So I told most of you that I got married in July of 2015, right? I announced that on the blog. Greatness. It was so great. Married life was amazing. But my husband and I have faced some really big challenges over the course of these past few months. And we got married in July, and then like less than 2 weeks later, we moved, totally uprooted, moved to the West Coast, and had some experience, some challenges at the new job, and we ended up moving. There's a lot that has been going on, but with me in particular, over the past 3 months or so, I've been job searching, and job searching in San Francisco is like nothing I've ever experienced. It's insane, right? People here are really network focused, and so a lot of people refer their friends to jobs. And when you're new to the area and you don't really have a lot of friends, it's kind of hard to get in the door. So I've had so much rejection over the past few months. I mean, literally, I've applied to over 100 positions over the past few months, and I've gotten just about almost 100 no's, and it got to the point where it was really affecting my self-worth and my self-confidence, and I felt really, really low because I have been like, okay, something got to give, something's got to give. I got to find a job opportunity. I need to contribute to my family and contribute to our household because my husband and I have some aggressive goals, and I have personal goals that I want to achieve, and this not, working full time is really getting to me. And though I worked from home and had a few side contracts, I wasn't bringing in the income that I really wanted to bring in. So I want to share with you these 6 tips that really helped me over the past few months. The first one is to network. Usually, well, not usually, when God wants to bless us, when God wants to present us with an opportunity that's going to change our life, He uses people. So if you're in a place where you don't know someone who's in the field that you want to get into, or you're just trying to transition overall, you need to connect with some people. And so one thing I did, this kind of clicked for me a little late in the game. I thought that just being online, applying for positions would really just be my ticket to getting a new job, but it wasn't. So find people. So I went to all types of networking events. I mean, I got me some new cute business cards. I went to so many different networking events, and I connected with people, not with the intention of them helping me out, but I connected with them, and I tried to think of how I could use my gifts and my talents to help them out. Because when you help other people, whatever you put out into the universe, whatever you do for other people, karma's real. I mean, it's going to come back to you. And so I would say try to be valuable to other people when you're in this phase, whatever phase you're in. I don't know where you are in your life right now, but wherever you are, if you're trying to transition, if you're trying to get out of a situation now and move to a better situation, network. That's key. Network. Meet some people, whether it's online, whether it's in person. So what I did was I went on to LinkedIn almost every day. LinkedIn is such a valuable resource, right? It's such a valuable untapped resource for many. I didn't realize that, hey, LinkedIn is really where you need to be if you're trying to networking and find a new position. So I went on to LinkedIn. I emailed I in-mailed like 10 people a day. I got the free, I don't even know the terminology, but you should Google all this, right? So what I did was I upgraded to the premium LinkedIn account, put a reminder on your calendar to make sure you cancel at the right time, upgraded to the premium LinkedIn account so that I could send in-mail messages, right? And I crafted these messages. I reached out to people in email, and I basically sent them this little pitch about how I could be of value to their business, depending on whatever business they were in. And a lot of people did not respond, but I had a few respond. And the people who did respond were good people that I connected with and who connected me with recruiters, even though I wanted to be of value to them. So number one is network with the intent to help others because it will come back to you. Number two, lean on your support system. Now, I'm the type of person, if I'm going through something, I kind of go through it alone. I don't want to be a burden, though I'm literally a burden now because my last name is Burden. And I know I've said that before. And it's so corny, but anyway, I don't want to be a burden to anyone else. So oftentimes I don't share how I feel. I don't share what I'm going through because I don't want to weigh anyone else down. I want to be valuable. I want to be positive. But no. I've learned throughout the past few months, when I'm going through something, I'm going to tell all y'all, okay? I'm telling everybody. Now, I'm not going to post it on social media, depending on what it is, but I'm going to tap into my resources. So lean on your support system. That's number 2. Lean on your support system. One thing I've been struggling with recently is my appetite. For some reason, when I get stressed, when I get anxious with work, I just really don't have an appetite. And so I won't eat as much as I need to eat. And I wouldn't necessarily call it like an eating disorder because I love food. It's just that when I'm stressed, when I'm overwhelmed, when I'm anxious, food is not a priority for me. And I will literally work for hours and I won't eat. So I told my accountability partner, I shared it with my husband, I shared it with people who are close to me so that they could keep me accountable. Because if I'm not taking care of me, how am I going to take care of my family? How am I going to be a resource for other people? So yes, appetite is important. Lean on your support system. So whatever you're going through, whatever personal struggles you have going on, share it with people that you trust so that they can hold you accountable. It's so important. You don't need to go through anything alone. And if you don't have a support system that you can share these things with, there are plenty of free hotlines that you can call for support, for you to just kind of vent and share with someone that you will never see in your life, most likely, what you're going through, because it's so important to get that out. One thing I also do, I share this often on the blog, I create voice memos in my phone. So like I literally, if I'm having a bad day, I don't have anyone to talk to, I will just like record, like I'm talking to a friend and just kind of vent and get everything out there. And I delete it later sometimes. Sometimes I listen to it again. But just get that stuff out. Journal. Do what you have to do to get all that stuff out off of your chest so that you're not dealing with it alone. Number 3, get your mind right. It's so important when you're going through an uncomfortable phase, when you're going through a rough patch. Sometimes what's happening on up here can really determine how far we go, because sometimes we have those negative thoughts, those self-defeating thoughts, I guess, those self-defeating thoughts that are constantly replaying in our mind. And if we constantly replay that stuff, it's going to end up, it's going to be projected out into the world, right? Whatever you're thinking up here, it's going to be projected out into the world. And so over the course of my journey, searching for a job, adjusting to my new role as a wife, right? I want to be a good wife. I want to be I don't know, I just want to be a good wife. I want to be a good sister. I'm far from my siblings who I'm very close with. And I want to be all these things to other people that oftentimes, over the course of this journey, I've had self-defeating thoughts where I'm like, I'm not worthy enough. I'm not good enough. I can't find a job. No one wants me. I got those emails like, oh, thank you so much. It's been so difficult for us to, find someone to fill this position, but, we decided to go in a different direction. That sucks. So you get plenty of those emails, right? So oftentimes I was replaying this narrative of, you're not good enough. You're just really not good enough for a position out here, you're not going to find something. And I was telling this to myself, and it's not good to do that, right? So get your mind right. No matter what's going on in your life, wake up in the morning and you recite positive affirmations in the mirror. So you look in the mirror and you say, self, I love you. Self, you are good enough. Self, God will allow you to find a position at the right time. Just continue to say those positive things to yourself. It works. The 4th one is something I'm really excited to share with you, and I'm going to actually need my phone for this. So the 4th one is decree and declare what you want. Decree and declare what you want. And I'm going to find this post. So basically, what I did was I went to my notepad and I posted in here what I wanted. I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I've applied to over 100 positions. I am so frustrated. I need to find a position like ASAP. So it was like one random Friday, I had posted in my notepad on my phone. I'm trying to find it. Oh, here it is. I think I got it. So I posted in my notepad that Okay, this was on February 4th, 2016 at 3:08 p.m. I'm going to show it to you. Hopefully you can see it. Oh no. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Hopefully you can see it there. Okay. See it? Okay, cool. So I'll read it for you. I decree and declare that I will secure full-time employment doing something that I enjoy, making at least 48K a year and take-home pay by February 12th. I kid you not. I kid you not. A week after I posted that in my notepad, I got a job offer. Like right before the close of business day on February 12th, and all of my needs were met. The job had great benefits. It was doing something that I absolutely love. The pay was exactly what I need to pay off these student loans and to live in this expensive behind city that we live in. And I was just so blown away. I just kind of sat on my couch and I was like, God, thank you so much. I was literally on the verge of tears because I felt so defeated. And I got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm going to decree and declare exactly what I want. So I would encourage you right now, this is going to be the challenge of the week. Write down exactly what you want, whether it's where you want to be, how much you want to make, what kind of opportunity you want to find. Write down what you want. Write down the date just for fun. And you look at that every single day and you put that out into the universe. So you don't have to look in the mirror and say it, but you read that thing every day. I decree and declare that I will find an opportunity where I'm using my talents and I am enjoying the people that I'm working with and I'm making $50,000. I mean, whatever you want to make, decree and declare that. I'm not saying that it's going to happen for you in a week like it did me, but you have to also remember, I posted that and I got my yes in a week, but the legwork was crazy. Like, I literally went to numerous networking events. I sent out so many emails that week, and I kept telling myself, like, the little voice in my head kept trying to come back saying, only a week, you're not going to find a position. That voice kept coming back, but I decreed and declared it, and it happened. And so I don't know how long it's going to take for you, but I would say the start is to know what you want, be specific about that goal, and then you decree and declare that thing, and you think about that thing every day, and you put that out into the universe. I also shared this with, before I got the opportunity, I shared it with my best friend. I shared it with my husband. I put that thing out into the universe. And then when I got my yes on February 12th, I posted it on social media and shared it with some other people to hopefully inspire them to, hey, write down those goals that you want to achieve, and it will happen for you. Number 5 is to productively wait. So when you are in the midst of this journey where you're waiting for your opportunity, be productive. Don't just sit around and just say, okay, I'm going to wait for the thing to come. Go out, meet people. Like I have on my list this, over the next few weeks, I'm going to volunteer. And I actually had this on my list before I got the job, but go out and volunteer. Share your time and talents. What are you good at? Like, share it with someone. Be a resource. Just be productive while you wait so that you're not constantly thinking about, okay, is this opportunity going to come? What do they say about a boiled pot? There's a quote about a boiled pot. A watched pot doesn't boil. Something like that. I don't know the quote, but you know what I'm talking about. So go look up that quote. It's good. But basically, if you're going to keep your eyes on, what you're trying to achieve, it's good to keep your eyes on it, but you want to be productive. You want to have other things that are occupying your attention, right? And number 6, oh, my husband just came in. So our video is a little interrupted. Hey, love, I'm recording a video. You're gonna be in my video. I'm recording the video. Okay. Okay. And number 6 is to give back. So I told you I got my opportunity on February the 12th, and I've already mapped out. You see him. I already mapped out how I'm going to be a resource for other people. So I'm going to, I already have, like, it's really important to me to give. Like, it's important for me to give. I've always been a giver. Not always, but when I was in high school, I learned in my church that it's so important to give. And so my personal goal is to give 10% of what I earn to a good cause. So whether that be my church, an organization in the area. So once you get your opportunity, don't just forget about the people who helped you get there. Send out thank you cards. That's one thing. I sent out thank you cards to my husband trying to distract me. I sent out thank you cards to people who have been valuable over the course of my search, and I plan on giving 10% of my income. I plan on volunteering at schools. I plan on volunteering at schools to speak to the young people, and so figure out how you're going to give. So let's revisit what we've learned about today, right? So these 6 tips to help keep you sane during an uncomfortable transition. The first one is to network. Networking is key. God is going to bless you with people. He's not going to drop you, opportunities from heaven. Like, people are going to be the key to you getting to where you need to go. So network and be genuine. Don't just try to get, what you want, but network. Try to help other people. 2, lean on your support system. Don't try to be superwoman. Don't try to be superman. Lean on your support system. We are all humans. It's important for us to tap into our support system. Number 3, get your mind right. So up here, you need to be thinking positive thoughts. So reciting positive affirmations, doing whatever you have to do. Get your mind right. It's so important. 4, decree and declare what you want. Be specific about what you want and decree and declare. Look at that notepad every day and put it out into the universe. Even share it with a few people that you trust. Number 5, productively wait. While you're waiting for your increase, while you're waiting for your blessing, while you're waiting for your opportunity, be productive. Do something. Get your mind off of just thinking about what you want and be a resource to other people. I'm telling you, it's so key. Number 6, when you get what you want, be sure to give back to those who've done for you, and then also for those who just need someone to, be a blessing to them. It's key. So I wish you a wonderful week. Have a productive week. I wish you the best. I hope that you achieve your dreams and goals. And I'm going to go eat because I told you I've been having appetite issues. I need to eat. So that's what I'm going to go do. So have an amazing week, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye.